Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a coffee cup reading for the week of January 22nd for the sign of Scorpio. If you have sun, moon, or rising in Scorpio, this might be a reading that you might want to watch. Let's start the reading and see what messages we have. A lot of scattered energy for you, Scorpio. You have crashed the surface for some of the tasks. Even you might have some feelings just on the surface. You need to explore them more. If you have tingling on your skin, this might be just a rash or allergy. Don't worry about that. You might have some rash or something on your skin, but it's not, or maybe your children, if they are Scorpio, they have that. But you'll find a healing path for that. Don't worry. You need to get deeper about the things that you are supposed to complete. I said you have just scratched the surface. There's a lot more for you to find out. It depends on who's watching and what is the scenario, but in general, don't be very superficial. Try to go in more in depth, and you are a sign, Scorpio, that you, oh God, sure, you go into very details. So you will start that investigation. There might be something that is triggering your curiosity, and you're thinking about how much more I can know about it. It's really like you're being quite tempted to go into to know more about it. And I see that you're flipping sometimes, should I do it, should I not do it? But I see that you get the energy and power to do that. For some of you, there might be some information that's not going to be in your possession, but you still might want to know about it. So again, you might get access, you might ask for information, your permission to get that information. If this is an investigation that is regarding your finances or something that you're entitled to, definitely go and dig and find out the information. There might be something that is falsely, maybe a penalty that has been assigned to you, but you need to really go and find what is going on, and you will be able to do that. There is a document revision, and also maybe some people are going to even help you. You're going to be very strong this week. You're going to make decisions, but don't go headless, because you might not think about what you're doing. You might be really just wanting to do that, and you have the power and authority, and you just want to go ahead and do it. Try to be a little bit more mindful. The fact that you can do it and you're allowed to do it and you have the permission to do it, it doesn't grant you that you can do it. I don't know how to say, but try to be a little bit, to consider moral, consider other things as well. Don't go just without thinking. But as I said, you have all the power. Some of you might feel very powerful. You might, I don't know if you're doing some kind of exercise or you're training, but I see that you will see the result very quickly. If you are starting a new diet, a new exercise pattern, is going to, you see results very quickly. Look at two hands that are shaking hands, and there are two male energy shaking hands, or a male and one female. Very good time for agreements, signing agreements, staying on top of the promises you have made, completing, and a very good time for being a manager, for being in charge. You'll be very good in controlling people, managing people, give them even advice, and also spending money. If you are in finances, I can say that you will have a great time. This week will be a good time for you, but pay attention to the details and try to understand the bottom of the situation. Let's see what is in your cup. This is some tranquil time. You might want to stay home for a little bit with your children, with your spouse. I see a vacation maybe, or stay home a weekend or a get together. Look at this. Wow. I see number 20 and or 201. This is maybe relevant to some of you. That might mean something. I also see number 3. So 3 could be indicating something for some of you. Again, try to get advice from some people, specifically if you are making a big decision that affects many people. Try to revisit 3 times, or make sure you talk to 3 people. Make sure you have 3 layers of security. This number 3 is for security and guarantee, and also for making sure that things are going in a right direction. I see angels protecting you. Some of you might have problem with your shower. Maybe you brought many different people, plumbers, to change the plumbing or to understand what is the problem. But I see that it's still not solved. You need to bring someone who is going to really dig to find the issue, like the roots of the issue. There's some diagnosis that needs to be done. As I said, an example is like plumbing issues at home. Try to drink more water, Scorpio. Some of you are not drinking enough water, and you might be just exercising, eating a lot of proteins, but you're not drinking a lot of water. Again, I see powerlifting. You're doing a lot of heavy lifting. Some of you might have a lot of responsibilities at home or during your working hours. And also, I see you might be working late at night. Make sure you're making enough time to rest. I see a lot of you. You might hear something on the TV that is shocking or is happily surprising you. Very nice energy. Maybe you see someone or you see a good news about someone you care. I see some people are walking their dog in the park and spending some time with their pets or with children. Peaceful energy, at least the weekend. Try to enjoy the weekend at home, peaceful, or do something that you like to do. I see we might say bedtime stories to your children, and you enjoy that. Stay more connected to the children, to your family, and this makes you really feel good, because I feel like there were tensions, a lot of responsibilities for you, Scorpio, and when you spend more time with your children, I don't know, somehow you get a lot of relaxation energy from them, or maybe your pet or your family. You like your home. I see a lot of you might find a new home or somewhere that you will call home, and you really enjoy being there. There's something like try and error. Try to make a decision. You can't just go very far with this try and error pattern. I see a Libra sign. If you're asking for justice, it's gonna be saved. Luck is on your side. I also see a path that you used to go in the past, but instead you're turning from that path. Maybe it was a path that, you know, as easy as a park, like somewhere that you were running or jogging. Now you want to change it. You want to go somewhere else. As easy as that. There is a recording you need to hear again. Maybe it's a message that gives you some information, some important information, or maybe it's something that lifts your mood, like maybe a love message from your partner, from your lover, someone who you care for, or just a piece of music, or maybe just a music that gives you a lot of good energy. Maybe it's a meditation with sound of nature that you need to listen over and over, and it gives you a very, very good energy. Try to have that kind of music on if you like when you're working. That opens up your mind, Scorpio, and it might be even in your unconsciousness that you enjoy when something is being played, or maybe an audiobook is being played. It helps your creativity for some of you, Scorpio. I see letter K. I see letter K, like in Kevin. There are some flights you might want to go, a short distance travel. Again, that's what I can see. Some of you are really waiting to make a decision. You are a little bit tangled. You have a lot of options, or it's really confusing. I see you might be receiving a job or a situation that is handed over to you and it's a mess, and you need to clean up, you clear things up. It's very confusing. Don't worry, you can own it, you can fix it. There is a big reward after. So this week, try to break the habits of the past, how things were done in the past. You need to be more responsible, Scorpio. And again, the message is try to stay more in touch with your family. Even if you're stressed at work, your family, your home and foundation, your pets, your loved ones are going to be emotionally very supportive for you. I see someone is walking their dog and they're taking a selfie, or you see something that you might want to take a picture. It could be anything, but that might help you if you need to show or have some kind of evidence. That was the reading for Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed it, my dear Scorpio. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.